The battle over tainted Chinese drywall will now have a payday. Insurance companies reached a settlement with about 120 victims to pay them from a $13 million fund. Andy Fox broke that story last night at 11. He joins us now from the newsroom. Andy, what is the latest?
Well, Stephanie, $13 million is the start of something good, says attorney Jeffrey Bright. $13 million isn't nearly enough. From his client, it's a lot of money, but everyone agrees it's not enough.
A little over $10,000 a family. Do you think that makes us whole? It doesn't.
Since 2009, we've reported on Colleen Stevens. Her home built with tainted Chinese drywall that was brought to America by Sam Porter, who owned Venture Supply, and shipped in 150,000 sheets of these sulfur-emitting stink boards. Today, 3 years later, Stevens and 119 other plaintiffs found out they will get compensated for what they've lost. And what have they lost?
Over $1 million, no less. Our health, our home, my children's feeling that they're safe when they buy products. It's horrendous going into the stores and finding everything made in China.
The deal came together Monday when Nationwide Insurance, that represents 20 different builders and developers, decided to pony up money to the Victims Fund that now totals $13 million.
My clients are really excited that Nationwide stood beside them on this and helped bring the settlement to fruition.
Even then, do you think $13 million makes us whole? Have you done the math?
Not nearly enough, says Stevens.
This was a big break towards the light on the end of the tunnel.
Who is represented by attorney Jeffrey Bright.
This nationwide resolution, we believe, will start a number of dominoes to fall. And we're optimistic and confident that during the next 5 days, a lot's going to happen.
Bright thinks the $13 million fund will grow as other insurance companies come forward to settle about 80 other cases that are not covered by this settlement that covers 120 victims.
We have lost everything. You have no idea.
For victims like Stevens, who went to Richmond to tell legislators about Chinese drywall, who had to short sale her home, who disrupted her life, who's angry the political and judicial systems didn't do more.
To teach American manufacturers that if they bring in toxic products from other countries, they need to be held accountable for it.
Now, we don't know for sure how much Stevens and the other victims will get. A court-appointed specialist will determine that by figuring when a home was bought, improvements made, when it was sold, was it lost in foreclosure, was there a short sale, who was the builder, the developer, the insurance company. These are all the questions considered. All of this figures into how much someone gets. We are expecting payouts to take place in November after a federal judge in New Orleans rules on the settlement. In the newsroom, Andy Fox, 10 on your side.